Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Jo Re Mi Fa Sol La Keto. I'm Jo Re and I'm doing a weekly vlog to share my keto weight loss progress. Although this isn't my first rodeo, I restarted keto with a 75-day plan on January 4th and have lost over 30 pounds so far. The 75-day plan is done, but I am not, so let's go ahead and see how I did this week. This week was a busy week. My daughter turned 8 years old and we had a skating party, and she also decided to get her ears pierced. She was a total rock star. She didn't cry. She kind of whined a little, but she didn't cry. She loves them and she can't wait until she can change out her earrings into Pokemon earrings. I also got my second vaccine shot, and work-wise, it was just a really busy week. I didn't end up getting all of the workouts done that I wanted to, but we'll go ahead and talk about that in that section. And on to my results. For my diet, I meal prepped for 3 meals this week. My first meal was cheeseburger soup. This turned out just okay, but it was mostly my fault. On the recipe, the ingredients list was numbered, and I just kept messing up the number list and then the amount of the ingredient that I needed. My spices were just off, and I ended up adding probably way more ingredients than I needed to. I'll go ahead and put a link to the recipe below, and I'm sure it's pretty good if you actually follow the recipe like you should follow it. For my second meal, I made beef chaffle sandwiches. In my butcher box delivery this month, I got a tri-tip roast, and I had no idea how you're supposed to make a tri-tip roast, so I Googled it. And it was pretty easy. I just seared it in a pan and then put it in the oven for a while to roast. And then once that was done, I just sliced it up so I can use it on sandwiches for the rest of the week. To the sandwiches, I also added sauteed onions and peppers, some tomatoes, some Dijon mustard, and obviously for me, some chili peppers. This was great, and if I get another cut of beef like this in the future, I'll probably just end up making these sandwiches again. For my third meal, I made Italian sausages with a side salad. I'm sure you've seen this one before. I've made it a couple times. It's just super easy. I just air fried the sausages, and then I used the onions and the peppers for both this meal and the beef chaffle sandwich meal. I also cooked up some mushrooms and then chopped up some veggies for the side salad. For the sauce on the sausages, I usually like to use the Rouse marinara sauce, but as we all know, that one is kind of expensive. So I ended up finding this sauce in my local King Soopers. It's Muir Glen or something that's pronounced like that. It only has 4 net carbs for a half a cup, and I thought that was pretty good, and it was only like $2.50. So if you find this in your local store, I definitely recommend buying this over Rouse, or Rao's, or however you're supposed to say that. And on to exercise. So my plan is to work out 6 days a week, and I actually only worked out 3 days a week. This week, with it being just super busy, I did make sure to get my runs in. So here are my running stats. Still getting a little bit faster, and I'll probably end up doing the same plan next week. As I mentioned last week, I do a 5-minute warm-up walk, and then I run 30-30 intervals until I hit 2 miles. And now for my weight. My current weight is 206.2 pounds. That's a loss of 1.6 pounds for the week, and a total of 34.8 pounds so far. So not too bad. I'm just happy that I'm continuing to see that number on the scale go down. My husband's birthday is coming up next week, so that will be the first non-keto or off-plan meal that I'm gonna have this year. He found this Korean barbecue place that he really wants to go to, and I kind of really want Thai food, and so we might just end up having both. But what would you choose? The Korean barbecue or the Thai food? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, everyone, that is all that I have for the week. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon to get a notification every time I post a new video. I will see you guys next week. Bye.